Candice Marrow, so I'm 23, and I'm from mainly Colorado, I guess.
Perfect. What mediums do you usually like or use?
Have been primarily a printmaker so far. I've recently gotten into painting, which I love. So it's kind of turned my stuff into a lot of mixed media, working with string and paint and ink and all kinds of stuff. So,
is there one you perform more, or you're more comfortable with, or do you just like learning everything?
I love learning everything. Lately, it's been a lot of mixed media stuff, just combining whatever I can find. I love working with fabric and sewing into my work, so I've been sewing into both prints and paintings. So just really playing with the materials is the best part about it, I guess.
When did you first realize that you were an artist?
I mean, as a kid, I used to draw all the time, and in high school is when I really got into it, and I was a photographer primarily. I actually only took one drawing class when I was in high school, and the rest was photography. And then when I came out to Mesa for college, is when I started getting more into drawing and printmaking, and everything else. So.
Okay. How about a famous artist that's influenced you the most?
Jackson Pollock is one of my favorites. I just love that he's all about interacting with the materials and just allowing his body to do what it wants and have the materials react to that. And I do a lot of the same thing. So that's definitely been a huge influence for me.
So the action painting was what he was really known for. So just being a part of the piece itself, and
yeah,
almost the process of it that you like more.
Exactly.
Do you have a story that you'd like to share with either of the pieces behind you? Either the process of it or what you were thinking?
This one was very Jackson Pollock-esque. I just threw paint on it. It's a woodcut. So I very gesturally drew the figure in, and then just started throwing paint down to create all the splatter drip lines, and then went in and carved away wherever there wasn't paint. So that one was probably some of the hardest work I put into a piece, actually, using a little hand carver to carve out all those pieces of wood, but it's also one of, I think, my best pieces, and a piece that I'm most proud of. So,
lovely. And I think that's the only representational one that I've ever seen. Are you usually abstract, or do you do a little bit of?
I kind of do both. I go back and forth between figurative stuff and then the more abstract stuff. And I'm actually working now on really trying to incorporate them together and make them work as one, so I can get a really solid style where I can use both of them and they're not so different from each other.
Okay. Combine them.
Yeah.
What inspires you to create the art and stay motivated in creating constantly by not plateauing?
I get really bored if I'm not doing it. My hands don't know what to do. My brain doesn't know what to do. I just have to be doing something. If I go too long without it, I kind of just go crazy. So yeah, I don't know, it just is a natural instinct and my body just wants to do it, so I have to do it.
Now it's just a part of you.
Yeah.
So if you don't do it, it's not a full day.
Yeah.
Understood. Let's see. Tell me why you're an artist, other than the fact that now you don't know how not to be an artist. Why do you do this?
I've just always really appreciated natural things that I really beautiful. As a photographer, I would photograph random objects that I would find that just drew me in, even if it was just like, something like that. There's just then just being able to capture that or recreate it in some way is just something I love to do. And I don't know what else I would do. Like, I have no problem sitting and carving tiny little pieces for 6 hours. I'm perfectly happy with that, but to go and study a science book or something, I would hate it. So the fact that I'm completely happy slaving over a piece of work that can be a pain in the butt tells me that that's
Where do you see yourself going from here? Where do you see your art growing? Are you going to keep developing and growing?
absolutely. I definitely am hoping to go to grad school, which will help me a lot in developing my art. And then hopefully just getting into the world of art, maybe on the West Coast. And yeah, like I said before, just trying to mesh my figurative work with my abstract work is a big goal. So if I can get that to work, then it's good.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about your art or yourself?